To bring you some basketball action. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Outside Wembanyama. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
These are his first free throws of the game. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Now here's Durant. This one for three. Pure from three-point range.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Fox left side. Here's Wembanyama. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Right side, Wembanyama. Count the basket. Wembanyama's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense, and rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Guys?
And Allie, thanks.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Counted from distance.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Back to Thompson. Stolen by Bryant. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Will it go? And another miss by Houston. Spurs lead by 5. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 10. 3 on 3. Three-pointer. Durant's shot is off. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. 3-point lead. Outside Barnes. Outside for Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And the slam dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Durant. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Pass to Barnes. The baseline J. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets trail. Durant surveying the D. Here's Capella. Deflects the pass. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now we've talked Barnes is athletic, he's strong, but he also has good bounce, so he gets up fast to ram it home.
Durant inside. He's got 10.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's the Spurs.
17.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
And here's Fox. That shot, no good. Smith outside. From outside the arc. Here's Capella. And Bryant pulls it down. San Antonio trailing here. Inside. Oh, come on! Victor Wembanyama!
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you guys.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Back to Bryant. Here goes Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Here's Durant. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. And the Spurs making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. And he drives in. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, good timing from Shepherd on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Second free throw, no good. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
How about the bounceability of Şengün? Getting himself way up there.
Castle attacking. And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
To the middle. On the wing, Finney Smith. 5 on the clock. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Şengün. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Spurs substitution, number 3.
And this game, folks, a close one here in Houston. Here's Castle. Pass to Champagny. The three is up. Eason pulls it in. So it's the Rockets now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Houston working the ball around. Here's Shepherd. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Oh, he picked him clean. Back come the Spurs in transition.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
Outside for Green. Beyond the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Johnson inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
We've got 1:23 left in the second quarter. Here's Green. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Johnson misses in close. And here's Houston, trailing by 2.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Shepherd. 6 points for him. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Rise up and flush it, big man. If he wanted to, he could have ripped the rim off the backboard on that one.
San Antonio again can't hit. There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. To the paint. And Şengün throw it down.
Muscling through contact. This is where Şengün's at his best.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And that one misses. Spurs trail by 4. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle.
Such a risky pass. Hopefully he thinks twice about attempting that again.
20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's Eason. No good with the triple. No one near him. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Rockets ahead, up by 2. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So for the Rockets. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Durant got 20 points.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Left side, Wembanyama. Fox outside. Back to Wembanyama. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Here's Thompson. The kick to Durant. Down low. And he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
Buries it from 3. Smith's got 5.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Here's Durant. Taking the contact. KD willing that one in.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Barnes. Thompson with a steal. Outside Durant. Capella. The kick to Durant. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Fox, that's good.
Man, I like how quickly Fox pulls up on defenders. If you're not there tightly guarding him, he's going to school you with the jump shot.
Right side Durant. Wembanyama with some nice D.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Back to you, Brian.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Wembanyama. Give him 20. And the dunk by Wembanyama. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
On the wing, Durant. He's got 22. And Bryant pulls it down. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. It's a one-point game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got his second basket.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
The Spurs making a switch here. And Durant with the big finish.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Houston with the ball. They trail by 3. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Fox with the ball. Over Finney-Smith. Rebounded by Green.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Eason can't get it to go. Now Fox. 6 points for him. Going inside. Missed inside.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Assist goes to.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
6 to shoot. To the inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
And Shepard is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
And out of bounds. Houston will have it. The Rockets trail for the lead. Vassell with the rebound. Fox feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Barnes. Over Green. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game.
The Spurs, 48.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And here's Fox. Looking to get back on track. Misses from close range. Here's Shepard. To the middle. They take the lead. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
2 points. That one goes.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
Drives to the hoop. Shepard to the paint. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Harper. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The Rook. Dylan Harper showing some power.
Harper. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, it's stolen. Cornette at the post. Oh, swiped away. In transition, here they come. Here's Shepard. Pass to Şengün. Got a hand on it. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Champagne's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And it's Shepard missing. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Team foul.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. The rebound by Shepard. Pass to Şengün. Deflected!
Yeah, excellent timing by Harper right there. I mean, he has great length for a guard.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. The rebound by Shepard. The Rockets trail. Green outside. It's stolen by Johnson. Puts it up from 15. Look it! That one goes!
Great intensity from Harper. Ready to get into overdrive when that's what they need.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Easton outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Green. Jams it home!
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
On offense, here is San Antonio. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Castle with it. Green picks him up. Can't get the three.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Durant. To take the lead. Johnson with the rebound. San Antonio leading. Puts it up. Capella pulls it down. And Houston has possession. Durant on the attack.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Spurs making a change here. Now Wembanyama. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Durant takes it in.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the jump ball.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
There are not many players you'd rather have at the line there. Those free throws were huge.
Castle.
This is a huge spot for Castle here.
Good on the first. And that ties this game up. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And out of bounds, the Spurs will take it.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
And there's the call on Ben Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws. And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Outside Wembanyama. Double on Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Fox. Capella pulls it down. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Outside Durant. Oh, missed on the tray. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark.
Choice to tank L after L, I got to laugh. Y'all look like James Todd Smith autograph. Maybe that's why yo dropped the math. Go against the squad and get. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flopped, who sell out the tours, who rap your doors, who go harder than them and never let off before, who got you poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like he did all his chores. Life's a rich till I divorce. Go left, I'm pulling bread out the floor.
Okay, chain nastier than bust down. So more wires than a bomb diffuse. Take a jet to the jungle, it's healing my soul. I didn't see my froze, filled up with. I still did numbers in this game. Only thing changed is the tail numbers on the plane. Retired bus chain, watch plane. I don't do, but baby, I don't judge, do your thing. I'm a king, you won't see me drop no tears. Back to.
The Rockets are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. Here's Fox. Rebound by Okogie. Rockets on offense. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A. he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come. And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
Here's Fox. Gets an open look and hits.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 5-point game. Hands it from downtown.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
Fox goes in, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's KD. San Antonio with the rebound. Fox goes in. Barnes can't get it to go. Rockets on offense. 6-point lead. Outside Durant. Good defense by Wembanyama.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Durant. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Driving the lane. Basket good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Durant for three. The offensive rebound. Pass to Okogie. Now Thompson. Clock at 6. Goes up again. Rebounded by the Spurs. And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Guys, back over to you.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lethal.
.116 left to play in the first quarter. And Fox gets it to go.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
Right side Durant. Out to Thompson. Back to Durant. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Down low. Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Here's KD. And the shot is good. KD's got 12 in the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry. Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot, no good.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
KD, that's for 2. Offline from the top of the key. Here's Fox. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Rockets lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky's really the limit.
Castle with it. And they call an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And the Spurs. Making a change here.
Into the lineup for your
And San Antonio has possession, trailing by 4. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
And Alperen Sengun gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
Rockets leading by 4. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Back to Cornet. It's rebounded by Sengun. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Richard, after winning Rookie of the Year, expectations are high for Stephon Castle.
He's got great two-way potential and the work ethic to meet that potential. He showed a lot of growth just in his first season.
Harper, no good. And it's Houston's ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Strong finish delivered by Johnson, protecting the fast break and making sure they convert.
Pass to Finney-Smith. To the inside. Sengun. And Sengun throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Houston leading by 7. Drives to the hoop. That's tipped. Castle, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Green, the screen. Here's Eason. It's stolen by Johnson. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagny. Just 5 on the clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. To the left side wing. Pass to Shepard. Now Green. Harper with the steal. Here's Castle. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Now Shepard. Scoreless thus far. Green, no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
It's tipped. And the Rockets with possession here. And some nice passing there by Houston. Sengun drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Sengun steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Sengun is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
Castle misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Shepard. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pass to Castle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Great find there from the big man, Wemby.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
.107 left in the first half of the game. The shot by KD. No good. Outside for Wembanyama. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Wemby doesn't even need to jump to throw it down. That's just crazy.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Okogie. Here's Durant. The powerful flush by Durant.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Shoots it up. From the top of the key, he buries it. KD's got 18 points. Here's Wembanyama. Comes up empty down low. Stephon Castle, he's been the guy making things happen for the Spurs. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, the Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back to you guys.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
KD, that's for 2. And it's Houston with another.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
To the middle. Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Durant wide open, he fires. And Houston again with the bucket.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Durant. Missed inside. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Here's Castle. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Rockets trail. Pass to Durant. Out to Thompson. Back to Durant. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And here is Fox. 8 points for him. Wembanyama left side. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Oh, I thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And then Durant with the jam.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Everyone loves seeing Wemby put up serious points. His team, his coaches, definitely the fans. That's what they pay for.
To the paint. It's stolen by Wembanyama. No good that time. Here's Durant. The rebound by the Spurs. Vassell, wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Vassell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standards have been set. A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Spurs leading by 4. Bryant on the wing. 14 feet away. Here's Cornette. Eason grabs the board. Takes it inside. And stolen by Vassell. And a fast break now for the Spurs. .30 seconds left in the third. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board. I just love when teams make it work down low.
Back to Fox. Pass to Cornette. Now, here's Fox. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. That quarter had... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 4. A pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that now.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
The kick out to Barnes. From the arc. Good on the triple.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Şengün drives in.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Spurs leading by 7. The wide open look here for Fox. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Here's Vassell. Boom, he jams it straight down.
He wasn't going to settle on that play. Vassell with the assertive take to the bucket.
With the drive. Shepard with the ball. And so Houston again turning it over.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Outside Harper. Pass to Vassell. There's the pick. To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
His playmaking is trending in the right direction. Vassell has shown steady growth in that area.
Good. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pass to Champagny. And it's Vassell in the corner. 5 on the clock. Over Shepard. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Harper with the steal. And here's Vassell from the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Vassell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Şengün launches it. Can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 12. Buries the deep ball.
Still a developing part of Harper's game. When he's hitting from deep, Dillon is really tough to guard.
Green fires. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. Harper with the ball. Picked up by Shepard. Outside Harper. Another shot. He gets the bucket on the way in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Driving in. And stolen by Şengün. Green. Missed on the three. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Spurs. Outside Harper. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by Şengün.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for San Antonio.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Almost kind of a throwback wing. Johnson, he likes to slash, put pressure on the defense.
Puts up the three. Johnson rips down the board.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cleared away by Eason. Now Shepard. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Rich.
You try to dap me up after the show. No, 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 no. You wanna, yeah, you wanna. No, 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 no. She's so good at what she do, I might bust a move. Jobbing on the lock while I sprinkle. How come when I'm the only time you need me? How come when I'm popping is the only time you see me? She's so good at what she do, ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. I don't trust in on so many photos that I cropped.
I just ordered 2 more, now I got 3 different watches. See my haters talking, make sure that they watching. Real bosses listen, talking money when I'm talking. Ride for Ricky when I'm walking. Wildin' like I'm Stone Cold Steve in Austin. Just pass me the I don't know how much I this and Derek, that ain't wise. Chicken in the pot, got your girl watching my in New York, I merely rock. He can't hide it in his sock. I am not a rapper, all these other rappers soft. They hoping I fall off, but I'm at the top, I'm just a brown boy from the block.
She's so good at what she do, I might bust a move. Jobbing on the lock while I sprinkle. How come when I'm the only time you need me? How come when I'm popping is the only time you see me? She's so good at what she do, ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. Ain't no room for talking. I don't trust in on so many photos that I cropped.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
They get it back. Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
And it's the level of creativity that separates LeBron. It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. outside Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the layup is good.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Here's Wembanyama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Ayton.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen. Strong finish by Vassell, showing off that bounce right there.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one, and what impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. 5 to shoot. And the shot goes down. Barnes has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Lakers trailed by 3. Sweet move. Doncic with the bucket.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Here we go.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it. He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Here's Barnes. Rebounded by the Lakers. Now Doncic. He's got 6. Drains it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 9 points.
And we know Doncic has limitless range, but for him, it's about becoming more consistent from deep.
.144 left in the first quarter. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Smart with the steal. Vanderbilt with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And stolen by Castle. Wembanyama, right side. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Ayton. Doncic outside. Takes a 3. Vassell grabs the board.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Takes the 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Wembanyama down low. And Wembanyama throws it down.
The problem with Wemby is how do you guard someone that doesn't have to jump to dunk?
The Spurs with the lead. Back to Fox. Pass to Vassell. A 3-ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Vassell's got 5.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama. Make it. Things happen for the Spurs. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
And stolen by Vassell. Doncic with the steal. And a wide-open look for James. San Antonio with the rebound. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, we thank you.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And again, the Lakers no good. Nobody near Barnes. No good off the front iron. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They trail by 7. Here's San Antonio. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Spurs passing it around. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And Los Angeles with some changes. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Reeves outside. And he drives in. Hachimura. Pass to Reeves. And again, no good by the Lakers. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
The strength of this rookie, Harper, getting to the rim.
Reeves. Bryant with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And that one's good, Champagny.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep, but he has to close out a little stronger on him.
It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Harper. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Hachimura. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Here's Harper. Good work defensively by Reed. Lakers trailed by 9. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. It's good from long range. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line
You think of a Steph Curry and John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
And he knocks down the first one. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command at the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Outside Harper. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Harper's got 5 points so far.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet. Great job by the rookie Harper to just let that develop.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
As he develops his game, I see Harper with the ability to be a great facilitator.
Picked away. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Lakers trail by 8. Harper with the steal. For the finish. And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Pass to LaRavia. And he's good on the 3-ball. LaRavia's got a pair of triples in the second now for Los Angeles. Here's Harper. And he makes... good on the layup. He's got 9.
Not an area you want to allow Harper to get to. He may be a rookie, but he can finish like a seasoned veteran.
.30 seconds left to play in the first half. Hachimura. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Cornette can't get it to go. Back to Harper. Bryant outside. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Harper. Another shot. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Fox, no good. Lakers trailed by 7 to the inside. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Reeves into the lane. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. A 3 from Barnes. Kennard with the rebound. Here's Reeves. Los Angeles with another miss. San Antonio leading by 7. Outside, Fox. From 13. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Here's Kennard. He has yet to score. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Uri's showing off that athletic ability.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Hayes throws it down.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Wembanyama.
And a monster monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Driving to the basket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Lakers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. RJ is an elite 4 spacer. Luke Kennard has made quite a living.
Of his 9 years in the league, he's only shot under 40% from 3 2 times. And in both those years, he shot 39%. That's elite level consistency.
They get the rebound. And Hayes throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Guys?
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Castle. Finishes the break with a slam.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
Pass to Hachimura. Out to the wing. Reeves with it. Back to Hayes. And stolen by Barnes. And here's Vassell from the arc. Kennard with the rebound. Reeves outside. Here's Hayes. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Inside. Now Cornette. Some solid defense from 8. Right side, Smart. The layup off target. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Castle. And the layup falls. Castle's got 8 points.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
LeBron with him. And it's Vassell picking him up. From outside the arc, it's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. From 18 feet away, count that one. And it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
The defense was so focused on keeping Fox in front of them, and that gave him enough room to sink it in from mid-range.
Outside, Smart. Shot clock at 6. The 3 for Doncic. San Antonio with the rebound. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And this is what you love about a highly skilled. He can face you up, then take you off the bounce.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
To the middle. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And 44. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Here's Harper. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Doncic.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Spurs leading by 8. Here's Harper. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Harper is such a good finisher in there. You almost have to foul him to stop him, and that sometimes doesn't work.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league.
Doncic with the steal. Looking to end his cold spell. No good from LeBron.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And that one's good, Champagnie.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Harper, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Outside for Smart. The 3 from LeBron. The rebound by Champagnie.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Wembanyama. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Lakers trail by 11. LeBron steps it home.
But getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
And here they come. Here's Doncic. Plays it up and banks it in.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama up high, down hard.
They have no answer for Wemby tonight. And honestly, I'm not sure how they could defend him. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. He's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And another turnover here by San Antonio. Lakers trail by 7. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
San Antonio leading by 7.
Number 24,
Wembanyama, right side. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
LeBron outside. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Wembanyama down low. And he jams it in.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
The 3 is off. Lakers trail by 8. Hachimura with it. And it's Vassell picking him up.
Well, Hachimura's inside-out scoring ability is what makes him so valuable to their offense.
Wembanyama deadly inside.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer. Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Now James, the strength and power of James down low.
I'm sorry. Just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Wembanyama, left side. It's tipped. Shot clock at 5. Cleared away by Ayton. Lakers trailed by 4. LeBron flashes inside.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
And here is Doncic to take the lead. Can't get it to go. Wembanyama. Oh, the slam dunk.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
James. Doncic left side. Hachimura. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wembanyama misses the 3.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
Now Ayton. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Into the lane. Bryant left side. Floats one up. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard.
Camera, jaws loose tight. I cancel her, kicked her out of school tight. A silent hitter, how'd you keep cool with you? A solid count dog food tight. Moving through the city with your boo tight. She ready like soup tight. You going against the guys and you gon' lose tight. Pray to God that got your shoes tight. Poppin', right about the blue tight. Put the double O in the moon. Serotonin, that's a cool type mix. Mixin'. Houston, Atlanta, feeling like a zoo type mix. Shot, take it. Eating all the, throw some food type. Shot it, make it work, now the 5 type. Eating all the, throw some food type. Eating all the, throw some food type. All your homies crashing on some full type. Flooding up the spot, it's like a pool type. All the homies crashing on some full type. All the homies crashing on some full type. Eating all the, those some full type. Kick slow flow, jit so tight. Red light, my dreadlocks. Cook it up. Push up with my dogs. I got a moon tight. Thomas they cover my flaws, I ain't had to pay a new tight. Tell her like a tight. All of my jeans to say I think I'm over tight. Put it down with it, she think she might manage her tight. Shot that she was the one I will forever have a boss. The petty said homie playing on Muslim tight. 81 thought for the teeth, I still ain't smiling for this. This bitch better than me, she on that IG model. Chose to be super and you so hot up my high. When the bitch she on her tight. All I want is I ain't got no tight. Little, middle, sit right here in my.
Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForest from the sideline moments from now. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Back to Wembanyama. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Outside, KD. Got 3 off the mark. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Now, Vassell. Fox from outside. Rebound by Okogie. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Rockets making the shot. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Clark, when you think of 3-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. For 3, Smith. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Plays the 4, but he can really shoot it from deep. And when he lets it fly, that shows you the confidence he has in that shot.
Back to Fox. San Antonio again missing. And here are the Rockets. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Şengün with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Another miss by Houston. Vassell outside. A 3-ball. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the board. Really keep a body on it. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Wembanyama. Second chance effort. He lays it in. Wembanyama's got 6.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north
in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Here's Smith. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Durant, wide open, he fires. Connects from three-point range.
Great touch from KD, great range, too.
Here's Vassell, and that one is stuffed right through.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Here's Şengün. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Castle. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. Rockets leading by 3. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Nine seconds left in the first. Pass to Castle. Vassell wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Vassell's got 5.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
First team.
Vassell outside. There's the triple. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
There's the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Nobody near Barnes. Offline with his 3. And KD's got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. Here's the 3. And it's Fox with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Barnes, right side. His 3-pointer's off the mark. The Rockets leading. Smith with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Back to Smith. Takes a 3. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the 3.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you, Kevin.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player. And having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line, you think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
From downtown, and another 3 for Houston.
3 points.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the pass. Passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You see just how assertive Harper is down low. This kid fears absolutely nothing.
They kick it out to Green. Screen by Capella. Green with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Shepard. Makes it off the glass. Shepard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
From what I've seen, Shepard would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
Outside Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Houston leading by 7. It's deflected. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And, Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Here's Shepard. The Rockets with another miss. Pass to Green. Shepard with the ball. And finished off by Shepard.
I like the touch from Shepard, finishing around the rim.
Outside Harper. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And it's Houston's ball. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Down low. That's tipped. Spurs trail by 7. Kicks it out to Bryant. With the drive. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Shepard. Back to Capella. Harper with the steal. The block just stops it cold and takes possession. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets ahead, up by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Shepard. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio, trailing by 5. Here's Harper. Kicks it out to Bryant. Outside Harper. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
Rockets leading by 5. Ball stolen. Fires the 3. A shot by Champagny, no good. to Şengün. Here's Smith. It's deflected. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Now Cornette. The shot will not fall. Here's KD. San Antonio with the rebound. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Spurs shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believed they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
For three, Smith. Johnson with the rebound. A three from Barnes. That one doesn't go.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Spurs trailed by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Boy, that's a great job by Okogie to get out in front and finish off the break.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Harper's shot's good.
Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
The drive by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Driving the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And can't jump at that if you're the defense, because Smith looking to draw the foul every time.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Kevin, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And I like how hard Barnes goes now. I mean, takes pride in trying to overpower the defense and muscling shots up over him.
Durant down low. Smith outside. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
The three. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs trailed by 5. Vassell left side. And he dumps it down.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
1:31 left in the third. So it's San Antonio now. Here's Fox. The wing jumper off target. Rockets leading by 3. Takes a step back. KD looking around. Off target from outside. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Fox. That one rolling around and rims out.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella. And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Barnes outside. Outside for Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
In transition, here come the Spurs. Right side, Fox. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Rockets lead by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth.
48.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. San Antonio trailing here. The kick out to Barnes. The putback. Bryant outside. And here's Vassell from the arc. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Back to Wembanyama. To the middle. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Here's Green. Back to Capella. Here's Eason. And a miss there on the triple.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
A good look from Vassell. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Get used to seeing that out of Harper. He's going to pile up the assists over the years.
Outside, Green. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And just a loss of concentration there. And they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
Goes up on the high post. Tries again. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Rockets trail by 6.
San Antonio foul. Bryant. First personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Capella. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
And just a loss of concentration there. And they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
And they're moving it up. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fires from deep. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Eason. And the turnover again by Houston. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Here's San Antonio now. Right now they're on a 9-0 run. Outside Bryant. And it's Vassell in the corner. Sinks the triple.